Just imagine soft golden rolls straight from your air fryer. No oven, no kneading, just simple steps and that perfect tear-apart fluffiness. These dinner rolls are light, airy, and so easy to make, even if you're a beginner. In this video, I show you every detail with tips to get bakery-style results at home. Let's dive in. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through every detail, from dough hydration to proofing techniques, air fryer temperature settings, and even oven settings, because there's a reason behind both. Let's begin with the yeast mixture. It's not hard at all. I'm using milk today. Pour the milk into a bowl. Add some sugar and an egg, but if you want to make this eggless, just skip the egg and replace it with the same amount of milk. Easy, right? Then add yeast. I'm using instant dry yeast today, so there's no need to activate it first. Just mix everything well and set it aside for a while we prepare our dry ingredients. If you're using active dry yeast, you'll need to dissolve it in warm milk first and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes until foamy. And if you're using fresh yeast, crumble it in and dissolve it the same way. Take a large mixing bowl and sift in your flour. I'm using bread flour here, but don't worry if you don't have it at home. All-purpose flour works beautifully too. Just remember this tip when using all-purpose flour: reduce the liquid slightly. Now I'm adding milk powder. It gives a soft texture and adds a lovely flavor to the bread. And just a little bit of salt too. Now sift everything together. It helps blend the ingredients evenly and makes the dough much smoother later. Time to pour in the yeast mixture. Start combining it all. At first the dough will feel sticky and messy, but don't worry, it gets better. Add a little bit of oil now. It helps reduce stickiness and gives a softer finish. Mix everything for just 2 to 3 minutes. Then cover the bowl and leave it for 30 to 40 minutes. This is called dough hydration rest. It's a key part of this recipe because we're not going to knead the dough like usual. We need soft, high hydration dough, and this rest will do half the work for us. After the first rest, wet your hands with water and use the stretch and fold method. Just stretch gently, fold it over, and repeat. Do this twice. You'll notice the dough turning smoother, more elastic, and less sticky. Now cover again and let it rise for about 1 hour. Proofing time always depends on your kitchen temperature, so here's a tip. Don't just follow the clock. Check your dough. It should double in size, soft but airy when pressed. And that's it for the first stage. Soft dough, no kneading, just patience and technique. Once the dough has risen, it's time to gently punch it down. This removes the extra air and gets the dough ready for shaping. Transfer it to your work surface and begin dividing it into equal pieces. I'm making 9 rolls today, but you can shape them any size, any number, depending on your basket and what kind of bread you want. Here's a tip. Try to keep the sizes as equal as possible. Even rolls bake more evenly, and they just look better when they rise and puff up together. Now take each portion and roll it gently into a smooth, round ball. Tuck the edges underneath to build tension, so the top stays neat and glossy after baking. Once shaped, lightly spray your air fryer basket with vegetable oil. This prevents sticking and gives a nice base to the rolls. Now, arrange all the dough balls inside, but don't pack them too tightly. Leave space between each one. This helps the rolls rise properly and cook evenly, so they stay soft, not crowded or dense. Cover the basket and let the dough proof again. This step is so important. It gives the dough time to rise, develop softness, and hold its shape when baked. Your kitchen temperature plays a big role here, so don't just go by time. In a warm kitchen, proofing may take 30 to 40 minutes. In a cooler one, it may take longer. The key is the dough. You can see how soft and light they've become. This is the proof that your proofing is perfect. Now, before we bake, gently brush the tops with an egg wash. Make egg wash with 1 egg yolk mixed with 2 tablespoons of milk. It gives a shiny golden finish. Brush gently so you don't deflate the rolls. Time to bake. Slide the basket into the air fryer and set it to 140 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Lower temperatures work better here. Each bread recipe is different, so if it's your first time, check the rolls once around 12 minutes. And if you're using an oven instead, bake at 170 degrees Celsius for about 20 to 22 minutes. And just look at these rolls. Golden soft, perfectly risen. They smell incredible. Let's go over a few final tips to make sure your air fryer bread is always a success. Hydration matters. Too dry and your rolls will turn dense. Let the dough rise fully. Proof until it's doubled in size and puffy. Underproofing leads to tight, chewy rolls. Brush the tops before baking. Use milk or egg wash for that golden shine and tender crust. Lower temperature equals better texture. Higher heat browns too fast and dries the bread. So, how was the recipe? Did you like it? If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family, especially the ones who love air fryer baking bread all the time. Try it at home and let me know how it turns out in the comments below. And of course, subscribe for more soft, fluffy bread, air fryer recipes coming your way. Stay tuned, and until next time, enjoy every bite of bread rolls.